Hello, my name is Stephanie Roth, and I am the admissions recruiter here at Montreat College. I'd like to welcome you to our presentation about Montreat College and the Center for Cybersecurity Education and Leadership. Who are we? Montreat College is an independent, Christ-centered liberal arts institution that educates students through intellectual inquiry, spiritual formation, and preparation for calling and career. Dr. Paul Maurer will give you more of an overview in the video I'm about to show you in just a couple minutes that expands on that mission statement. But we have been around for over 105 years. We are located in the beautiful foothills of Blue Ridge Mountains. We're about 20 minutes east of Asheville, North Carolina. And it is just an absolute breathtaking place to be. So right now, we have about over 90 majors, minors, and concentrations. Last year, we added criminal justice to our programs here at Montreat, which is a program that's near and dear to my heart. We are here, my family is here, because my husband actually started the program here, and we're super excited to be here with our 4 children, 3 of whom go to Montreat, and they actually love it here. I'm going to give you a little overview of Montreat College, just who we are, what we do, our mission statement, and just allow you to see the beauty of this place. So just sit back and relax.
You definitely get a sense of identity when you come to a place like Montreat.
I grew as a whole person at Montreat, and I grew tremendously.
I fell in love with this place, especially the people.
Everything is woven in together with our faith with Christ.
They really push you and encourage you to go outside of your limits and outside of your boundaries.
I just feel like I've been poured into so much.
Montreat has accepted me for me.
Never once doubted that this is where I'm supposed to be.
Montreat College is an independent, Christ-centered liberal arts institution that educates students through intellectual inquiry, spiritual formation, and preparation for calling and career. Intellectual inquiry is the promise that we make that we will challenge and stretch and develop a human being's intellect.
What is truth? What's the nature of reality? What does it mean that we're a community that believes that God created and that God created and saw that what he created was good?
There have been moments where, I have some really tough questions and I'll ask a faculty member or I'll conversate with students and we'll work through it. We come out stronger, I think, iron sharpens iron.
You come and you're tested and you're tried, and people will ask you provocative questions. And they'll say, what do you think about that? Or like, why do you really believe that? They'll push you, essentially.
It's about students taking time to be quiet, to read, to think, which is part of what we offer here in the mountains of North Carolina, is a chance to detach from the noise of society and culture in order for true intellectual inquiry to take place.
There's sort of a dual responsibility that I feel with my students, that they need to understand the field of study that we're talking about and thinking about, but they also need to be growing spiritually as well.
Coming to Montreat, it actually shaped my faith. I learned not just what to think, but how to think, how to scrutinize my own worldview.
A lot of what we do as coaches doesn't necessarily take place on the playing field or on the track. It's in the outside events with the team and just sharing life together and going through the ups and the downs and sharing the faith journey that we're all on.
There are a lot of colleges that do intellectual inquiry, and there are very, very few colleges that really educate the whole person, including the soul.
I want students to understand the deeper connection of what it means to be called. So I want them to have a sense of holiness to what people do in their lives. It's not just about climbing the corporate ladder. It's about making connections and value in their work. The professors here at Montreat know what they're talking about. They've worked out in that field, and so they have practical knowledge, not just theoretical knowledge that they're teaching to us. And they hold us to a high standard, which I really like.
The professors are talking about if you want to be successful, you have to have integrity, you have to have good character, and that's how you can be good at what you do.
There's value where you are placed. And so we want to help students shape the conversation that way so that they don't fall into the trap of thinking that my title is my worth and my value.
We don't expect students to leave Montreat College with a final idea of how that call will be manifested in their lives, but we do give them tools by which they can figure that out along the way. Calling and career is a journey.
You will find a connection is beyond simply an academic transaction, but a real commitment for growth in all aspects of life. The one thing that I really love about Montreat College is that they are serious about being a Christ-centered liberal arts school.
The closeness of the relationships between the faculty and the students.
The community here is radically different than any community I've ever experienced.
To find an institution of higher learning that still provides an education through a Christ-centered lens.
It's the authenticity of the people that work here.
This school works for its students.
We really do believe that the students who come through Montreat can go change their world. We really do believe that they have a God-given destiny, and we really do believe that we've been called to play a role in that formation, to come alongside them in the great conversation about life.
And there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed that video. We are, again, just super excited to have you learn about Montreat and just give you an overview of who we are. So cybersecurity, one thing I will say is those prospective cybersecurity students out there, you do not have to pass the rock climbing class in order to graduate from Montreat. If you'd like to take the rock climbing class, we'd welcome you to it. But anyway, just to ease parents' minds right there, but super fun, lots of stuff to do here outdoors at Montreat College. Cybersecurity. Currently, there's about 508,000 open positions in cybersecurity. Why is that? Well, we all know, and you're probably holding in your hand right now, a thing called a phone, a smartphone actually, that we bank online, we shop online, we have social media accounts on, and we need people with high morals and character and integrity to monitor that and combat the criminals on the other end. And so most companies either have a cybersecurity professional or a team of cybersecurity experts to protect their company and their information and finances. So this field is just growing and growing exponentially. It's one of the most sought after fields in the world. We know that cyber graduates make about 3 times the amount of money than the national average for full-time salary workers or students coming out of college. Cybersecurity at Montreat College. Why are we considered a center of academic excellence for cyber defense education? Well, number one, we have a state-of-the-art training lab. We have professionals here teaching that not only have the education, but also have the experience in the cyber world, in the cybersecurity area, that teach these students here. And we also really emphasize character and an ethics-based approach. We all know that, you know, when individuals who get hired in cybersecurity are dealing with very intricate and detailed information that we do not want out in the public. And so we need to have professionals in the field who we can trust and who employers can trust. But we are considered a national center of academic excellence for cyber defense education by the National Security Agency and the Department of Homeland Security. We are 1 in 5 schools in North Carolina recognized by those 2 agencies, and we are the first of the CCCU, the 112 Christian colleges in that group of colleges. I'm just going to show a little video here of our cybersecurity program. It is a few years old. You'll notice the numbers have grown from 200,000 open positions to 508,000 positions. So it just goes to show you how fast this program and this field is flourishing.
There's significant implications of cyber attacks on companies and on individuals.
I think the impact of cyber attacks on industry is that the adversary is getting a lot more sophisticated.
I'd say on the corporate level, it's really driving an impact to customers, and companies are becoming more focused on how do they protect their customers' information as much as how they protect their own assets. On a personal level, what we're seeing some of those attacks shift to now being focused on citizens.
There's a significant shortage of people with the skill sets needed to defend cyberspace. There's estimates that 200,000 people are needed to fill the jobs we have today.
From what I am seeing, I don't see it going away anytime soon, and there's a lot of opportunity for good people in this field.
Montreat's program is most unique in its approach to character as part of the curriculum. We recruit to character, we hire to character, we teach to character. The character and trust and integrity is required in the marketplace, in cyber, in a way that it's really not in many other sectors of the economy.
Montreat is doing some really unique things in helping to build people that have the appropriate skills to secure cyberspace. They have a program that includes great technical detail, hands-on computer systems to help secure that. The thing that really differentiates Montreat is their focus in their cybersecurity program on ethics and character.
At Montreat College, we go beyond the technical. As a liberal arts institution, we teach the core competencies of reading, writing, communication skills, teamwork skills, and to some degree, the leadership skills. We hear from industry and government, this is essential to the future of cyber leadership.
I've had a number of leadership opportunities at Montreat College. It's really taught me the importance of communication and how to approach a problem and be able to solve it and find a solution in a timely manner, as well as working together as a team to accomplish a goal.
There are different competitions. There's also the conferences too. I've been to one, I've been to DerbyCon, which was amazing. There was something different that I learned from each of the sessions, each of the speakers. There was a little bit of everything that had to do with the cyber field.
We have a very large vision for this program. We aspire to be a national leader in this space, and we're well on the way to doing that. Part of our strength lies in the partnerships and growing collaborative relationships that we have with Fortune 500 companies, other large employers in the region, as well as the federal government, many of whom have been keynote speakers at our annual cybersecurity conference, and some of whom actually serve on a cybersecurity advisory council, advising the college on the future and shape of the curriculum in the program. If you want to make a difference with your life, if you're a person of character and integrity, if you have high standards both academically and personally, we invite you to apply.
And there is our overview of our cybersecurity program here at Montreat. Student opportunities. Well, first, I mentioned before, we have a state-of-the-art cyber operations training lab. We have regional and national competitions. We do have the annual retreat cybersecurity conference, which we invite professionals from all over the country to come and speak at these conferences. And also our program, as Dr. Maurer spoke of, is guided by the Cybersecurity Advisory Council. Internships are super important. Typically at Montreat, most programs require at least one internship. However, cybersecurity requires 2 internships prior to graduation. Why is that? Well, internships are really important. Number one, because you gain the knowledge and experience needed to go out into the field, but also you possibly may have the opportunity, if you do really well at your internship, to be employed by the company who allows you to intern there. So it's super important that internships be investigated, and you look into, what exactly, or maybe what companies that you might be interested in. We are affiliated with several different companies, and we do have students go to these different companies all throughout their education here at Montreat. those being Bank of America, Wells Fargo, the FBI, Harris Corporation, Mission Health, to name a few. And again, we mentioned just the opportunity in salary that cybersecurity students have after graduation. Scholarships, mom and dads want to know about this. So scholarships, Montreat College offers a $2,000 scholarship for new and transfer students interested in studying cybersecurity. It is posted on our website at montreat.edu. However, the chair for cybersecurity is Kelly Bergen, and you can reach out to her at kelly.bergen@montreat.edu. The application process to apply to Montreat. It is a free application online. You just go to montreat.edu/apply. We have two separate applications. One is test optional and the other is a standard application. The standard application is typically for those students who are interested in the honors program. For the honors program, students need a 3.5 GPA or a 1200 SAT or a 25 ACT score. All other students are encouraged to apply as test optional. You do not need an ACT, SAT, or CLT. We would just need your unofficial high school transcripts in order to process your application. If you have any questions, you can submit all questions and documents to admissions@montreat.edu. Campus visits. I would encourage you all to come and visit our campus. Again, it is beautiful, but you get to sit down with an admission counselor. You get to go on a tour of the campus and just find out exactly, what your interest is, who we are, the different opportunities here. And we have visits every day at 10:30 and 12:30 p.m. Any upcoming campus events, you can go to montreat.edu/visit for more information. And again, my name is Stephanie Roth and I'm the admissions recruiter here. If you have any questions regarding cybersecurity or any other program here at Montreat, please don't hesitate to give me a call. And I'm so happy and thankful that you took the time to watch this video. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye.